How's it going, everyone? The Trout91 here for another episode of The Replay. This time we're looking at Millenium's Tommey in his 1v4 clutch against Exertus in Week 1 of the EU CWL. We're currently in the second map of this online best of 5, with the series score at 1-0 to the new boys of Exertus. Millenium needed to get themselves back into the series with a strong S&D. It was a rough start, but they found their flow and were looking strong as they always do. However, Exertus weren't going to go down without a fight, and they made the map situation 5-4 in the favour of Millenium. Exertus were on the defence, and with a good performance here, they could take it to around 11. Some information that I'd like to take into consideration before progressing to the round we're analysing fully. The ban and protect saw overkill, frag grenades, flashbangs, active camo, concussion, semtex, high caliber, and rapid fire taken away. Now, with Stronghold being a map where there are a lot of corners and cover, players don't want to have to deal with a rain of grenades showered on top of them while they do their job. Millenium, a team who prefer a straight up forward game in which they can use their gun skill to its optimum, will more than likely gain great use of this situation. It also frees up classes to run more attachments on their guns to ensure their gunfights are at their best. Another thing to bear in mind are the previous rounds in which Exertus were on the defense and Millenium were on the attack. The second round saw Exertus send 3 to the mansion and 1 to fire pit, with Millenium's intended plant site being B. The fourth round saw Exertus send 3 to the mansion again, with 1 left in the car park and Millenium planting at A. The sixth round saw Exertus send 2 to the mansion and 2 to the bunker, with Millenium planting at B. And finally, in the 8th round, they sent 3 to the mansion, 1 to fire pit, with Millenium planting at B. Now, this is information for both teams, as Millenium will be aware how many players they send to the mansion for later rounds, as well as how often Millenium look to plant at the B bomb site. At the start of this round, there are 3 specialists available. Tommey, the only member from Millenium with a specialist, that being Glitch. Carbines and Desire have Heatwave and Overdrive in their possession. The setups from these two teams are contrasting to their objective sides, as Exertus play aggressive on the defensive side, sending 2 to bunker and 2 sitting back in the car park. Millenium play more passive and hold back on the attack, spreading their players across to watch for an aggressive push from Exertus. They must have a feeling there is some sort of specialist or score streak available for Exertus, and they hold back. Desire, from the start, uses his overdrive to move to the bunker, and Carbines quickly follows behind him. He ends up picking up the kill on Swanee, and Swanee actually having 4 attachments on his M8 means that he doesn't have Afterburner on, so he can't get there at the same speed as Carbines and Desire. With this knowledge, Jerd and Tommey know a maximum of 2 can be posted in the mansion at this time, and since there are at least 2 stacked in there every single round that they've been on defense, they're likely to be in that area and intending to go B. Suddenly, the announcer calls out the HDXD on the field, which immediately changes their idea to push to A, as with the HDXD in use, they are technically off the field for the duration of its use. So only one person could be sitting in the mansion waiting to attack them, and they cut back towards A. Madcat tries to avenge Swanee's death and falls to Desire, leading to a 2v4 situation. With the knowledge one player pushed to the back spawn, it leaves Carbines unaccounted for, and they must assume he's going to cut back to mid and approach the side door. They quickly assess that even if they planted at A, they would have at least 4 players to pinch them, and the numbers simply wouldn't work out in their favour. So they decide to switch up the play and try to even up the odds. They push from the mansion to spot a player behind the red van. Tommey and Jerd get shots off on him and attempt to pinch him together, but Vortex saves the day with a kill on Jerd. Tommey, left in a 1v4 situation, needs to make the decision whether to look for kills or back off. He's aware that Exertus have been slow at trading, and he spots an opportunity to take out Dave from underneath the van. He successfully does this, and because Vortex is not in a position to immediately engage him, he has to reposition, and Tommey catches him out. Tommey does something very smart here. Exertus don't know exactly where he is in the spawn or where he is intending to go, but they have an idea of the fact that he's in their spawn. Originally, Desire's pushing from the rocks, you can only assume towards mansion to maybe get a pinch off, but Tommey allows Vortex's kill cam to spot him pushing towards B. He also destroys the trophy system to give them the information that he is going towards B. You'll spot on the minimap that Desire completely changes his plan of action and goes straight towards the mid cut. He flies into the B site expecting someone to push from mid. He has the glitch as an insurance policy if he's caught out. He spots Carbines at the bottom of the fire pit and he backs off. As he lands, he catches out Desire, who's got no cover against Tommey head glitching the bomb. It's at this point Tommey has to put shots onto Desire to ensure he slows him down, even if he doesn't get the kill. As he fires his first burst, Carbines re-engages and takes collateral damage from the burst. Tommey knows he needs to get out of there and can put in one more shot before Carbine's heat wave hits him. Tommey glitches away, picking up the kill and ends up in mid-flight. He knows Carbines has an M8 and is probably not expecting him to re-challenge so soon, or expects him to be travelling across the ground. The momentum of the flight path before his glitch sends him forward, and he uses that as well as his replenished thrusts to further his movement and make him a harder target to hit, and catches out Carbines.
Just 1v4'd it, he's got a glitch, he comes out, and just then when he put 2 bursts into, I thought that was unfortunate. He managed to secure it, and oh my god, what a play we've seen. We're in game number 2
Get out of my sight.
of day 1 of stage 2. Like, this is incredible.
If you've enjoyed this video, please do drop a like rating, and if you want more videos like this, do make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing this on a regular basis. I hope to see you very soon. Peace out.